Fear is not your enemy, your obedience to it is. Every human being feels fear, but only a few learn how to rise above it. The difference between people who build powerful lives and those who stay stuck is not intelligence, luck, or opportunity. It is a mindset. Today, you're going to learn how to cultivate a fear-proof mindset. Not a life without fear, but a mind that fear cannot control. Stay with me until the end. Because if you truly understand this, fear will never dominate your decisions again. A fear-proof mindset does not mean you stop feeling afraid. That's impossible and unrealistic. A fear-proof mindset means fear no longer decides for you. It means fear no longer dictates your choices. Fear no longer delays your growth. Fear no longer defines your limits. Most people don't fail because they are incapable. They fail because fear speaks, and they listen. Fearless people hear the same voice, and move anyway. The first step to becoming fear-proof is learning to separate real fear from imagined fear. Real fear protects you from danger. Imagined fear protects nothing. It only steals your future. Fear of embarrassment. Fear of rejection. Fear of judgment. Fear of failure. None of these can kill you, yet millions of people allow them to control their lives. A fear-proof mindset asks one powerful question: is this a real threat? Or just a story my mind is telling me? If the fear cannot physically harm you, permanently damage you, or truly destroy your life, it does not deserve authority over your decisions. Strong minds challenge fear, weak minds negotiate with it. Stop negotiating. The second step is emotional discipline. Fear thrives in emotional chaos. When emotions are untrained, fear becomes loud. When emotions are disciplined, fear becomes background noise. Here's the truth most people miss: fear doesn't control you, your reaction does. A fear-proof mindset is built when you learn to pause instead of panic, to breathe instead of react, to observe instead of explode. Calm is not weakness, calm is power. The more control you gain over your emotional responses, the less control fear has over your life. Next, you must redefine failure. Most fear is not fear of danger, it is fear of failing. But failure is not the enemy. Avoidance is. Failure is feedback. Failure is refinement. Failure is education. Every person you admire failed more times than you've even tried. Fear loses its power the moment failure stops being final and becomes formative. Ask yourself this honestly: what would you attempt if failure was not fatal? That answer points directly to your growth. Now listen carefully. Confidence does not come before action. Confidence comes from action. Waiting to feel ready is fear's favorite trap. Fear-proof people act first. Clarity follows later. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need total certainty. You don't need permission. You need movement. Action starves fear. Inaction feeds it. Every small step you take strengthens your courage and weakens fear's grip on your mind. Fear attacks identity before it attacks action. When you don't know who you are, fear decides for you. When your identity is clear, fear loses its influence. A fear-proof mindset is anchored in self-trust. You must decide who you are becoming, what you stand for, what you refuse to surrender. When your values are stronger than your fear, you become unshakable. Fear will still visit, but it will no longer rule. You will feel it, you will acknowledge it, and then you will move anyway. That is the fear-proof mindset. If this message strengthened your thinking, subscribe to Fearless Perspectives, and comment below: fear no longer decides for me. That decision changes everything. Subscribe now and drop your comment.